Amit Bharadwaj is joining us live from ITO in the national capital. Amit, just a few moments ago, you had Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal there. You had the Lieutenant Governor there. What are they saying? How long before the water completely recedes?
Well, Akshata, there are two troubles looming over the Delhiwalas, or rather two troubles have already hit Delhiwalas. One is the water coming from the Yamuna, the flooding of Yamuna, which has hit the areas as we were seeing on our screen as well. Rajghat, Yamuna Bazar, Red Fort, all those areas have been completely taken over by Yamuna's water. But this particular patch where I am standing, this is the backwater from the drains, and the conversation that you are talking about between the Lieutenant Governor Vijay Kumar Saxena and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, both of these had come to the Vikas Bhavan where drain number 12 is located, because of which all this menace is happening. So basically what happened that because of excess water in Yamuna, the drain and lack of repair as per sources at drain number 2, that leakage started last evening at drain number 12 near WHO, and because of that water started to enter the city, these parts of the city. Till yesterday, if Jagannath will pan the camera just for understanding of our viewers, on left hand side is a Rajghat area where water logging had started. That was backwater coming from institutions which are located in the low lying areas. After that, what happened is last evening on the right hand side from the Indraprasth area where the WHO office is, this water that you are seeing, Akshata, this is because drain number 12 of the national capital, there was a leakage and it eventually, the entire system there collapsed and water started to enter the city as well. And because of that, the entire city in a way on this patch has been also taken over by the excess water coming from the drains in the national capital. This side as well, if you will see, this is the Indraprasth area, the cut which takes you towards Indraprasth metro station. You can see water right there. So all this water is coming from the drains. What happened there was, on one side, Delhiwalas had expected the administration, the LG office, the CM's office, the entire Delhi government, as we say, to work together. But we today saw a war of words of sort unfolding in front of the camera. Lieutenant Governor Vijay Kumar Saxena was telling us to how the entire system is working together. Army has been deployed, NDRF has been deployed, and the situation will be under control in a couple of hours. But Delhi Minister Saurabh Bharadwaj asked Lieutenant Governor Vijay Kumar Saxena as to why NDRF was not sent last evening itself, despite repeated appeals by the ministers and the Delhi government representatives. So Saurabh Bharadwaj asked this direct question from LG Vijay Kumar Saxena in front of the cameras, to which Vijay Kumar Saxena said that this is not time for blame game, and if you indulge in blame game, I also have several things to say, but that would not lead in a positive direction. So all this blame game politics unfolding in front of the camera, unfortunate, because this time, at this point in time, what Delhi and Delhiwalas need is that the entire GNCD and the central government to work together, the central agencies to work together.
Not happening right now. Looking at those images, it's not happened at all. Amit, stay with me. We can only at this point imagine the plight of the residents of Delhi. And I want to share with you what I personally experienced yesterday when I was in the national capital reporting in this deluge. It was last evening from Noida going into Delhi by itself was a nightmare, because on all sides is water. Most roads are barricaded off. There's no way you can get into the heart of the national capital. After a 2-hour struggle, I finally got there. And where I reached was close to the Lal Killa, Old Delhi, which is usually about a 25-minute drive. Took me 2 hours, by the way. And then when I reached there, the water level that you see on your screens, that was the level of water that was across that entire area. Wading into the water, I can tell you that it was very dirty, very smelly. There were mosquitoes all around, and add to it, the water depth was high. There were several parts where people said don't go there because there are drains and it's impossible for you to really see. An old couple, I remember, were walking alongside me in that deluge, heading dangerously close to the drains, and they had to be pulled to the side. There are no officials present there to stop anyone from going in, to warn them that these are danger spots that you can't go into. Where I was standing, close to the Red Fort, there were logs that were floating. People were telling me around that that's come from the Nigambodh Ghat. that is also flooded. So you can imagine what kind of pollutants is being dragged along into several parts of Delhi right now as we speak. There were parts there where the current is so high that you can't even walk. It's just pushing you along because this is literally a river that's running through parts of the national capital. And I'm just giving you a glimpse of what people are going through. I stood in that water for just about 1 hour. Now imagine people in the national capital living in low-lying areas, living in other parts of the national capital who have that water inside their homes, who have water that's come in from the Nigambod Ghat, that's come in from the banks of the Yamuna, flowing into their homes, bringing God alone knows what. There are snakes in that water, which I also saw from a distance and had to quickly move away. I had the privilege and luxury of being able to move away. People cooped up in their homes can't do that. Now add to that is the fact that when this water drains off, waste level water by the way that I stood in with so much of pollutants, when it drains off, what's it going to leave? All of that muck lying around and the clear health hazard that it brings along with it. And let me remind you, that was just 1 hour of me standing in that water. There are countless Delhiites who are either having to commute in this water, who are either having to live in this water, or have moved away to safer places but have no drinking water despite seeing that kind of polluted water all around them. So even if the water level recedes, it comes down a few inches, is no longer waste level, people can wade through it. Imagine what a problem they will face in the months to come, because this is going to be a huge challenge in cleaning up Delhi as well.